Chant, run. Chant with Chant. Chant, run.
Morning guys, and welcome to episode 2. We've got a cracker lined up today. Great interview with Carrie. I think you're going to enjoy that. She's the ladies captain, and we've also got some fantastic sessions planned from Tim. Coach Tim talks a little bit later in the show. I'm here with Tomo.
Hello.
Now, we are about to go out on our weekly run. It's a bit of a recovery run today, but the first question I've got to ask Tomo, I've had some feedback from episode 1. Tomo, people are suggesting that your answers are getting shorter and shorter. Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
No.
In this episode, are we going to elaborate and try and draw out a slightly longer answer for some of your questions, yeah?
Let's see how it goes.
Well, it's getting towards the end of August. Can you believe it? And it feels a little bit chillier in the air today, Tomo.
Yep.
We're just about okay to wear the vests, and a very vibrant vest you're wearing today.
Very bright for me.
Very bright. Looking good out there. Now, I'm calling this a recovery run, and that's because yesterday, as part of the sort of marathon training, I went out and did one of the long runs. I haven't got much time for long runs in so much as it's 3 weeks to the marathon, and I only really had it confirmed that it was going ahead, but it was going to get cancelled a couple of weeks ago. So I put in a 20, and yesterday a 22, so that's okay. And so this really is a gentle shakeout, no more than 5 miles. You say we're going to do 5 miles? No more than 5 miles at a nice pace. So we've got 3 weeks to go till the Boston Marathon. Well, it was all talk about the Boston Marathon, and then last night they cancelled the event. Unfortunately, one of the safety advisory group, they could no longer support the marathon, so it got cancelled, albeit at very short notice. But I guess it's very, very frustrating for the organisers, and they are very sorry that they've had to cancel it. So parts of this show you're going to hear references the marathon, but of course we're now not going to run it. So maybe we'll look at doing the virtual London Marathon. Who knows? You have to pay £20 into that. So maybe the training won't be lost, so we'll keep it going, but it'll just be a different event. So this week that's just ended, I've tried to put in a decent amount of mileage, so try and get used to running a bit longer. Now clearly, doing a marathon after 4 weeks of training probably isn't wise, but I reckon I'm going to be around about 70 to 75 miles this week, so
That's good.
we've almost got to start moving into the taper. I've got one more long week to go, long run to go. Next week we're by number 20, 21, and then you've really got to kind of slow it down or not do so much for the final couple of weeks. As an experienced marathon runner, Tomo, what do you make of those kind of 3 weeks to go?
That's perfect to me.
What advice could you offer?
Oh, God. Offer you? I don't think I can offer you marathon advice.
Oh. Right, I am out in a new location. Apparently it's called Top Cut. You need to say that with an Ilkeston accent to really know where it is. But I'm sure my guest today will tell us more about it. I'm here with the ladies captain, inspiration person she is. It's Bagsy.
Morning, Ken.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
right.
on Top Cut.
Top Cut.
Top Cut.
Right. So we're gonna have a run out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about the controversial things that have happened in Bagsy's running career. Did you know she used to run for a rival running club? So we're gonna find out what happened there, as well as talk about her love for running and the sort of things she does. Someone who likes longer runs, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Off-road mainly.
Off-road, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in a suitable place here, and this is one of your familiar routes, yeah?
It is, yeah. Just near Trow Garden Centre. Over there is Ilkeston. Ilson. Yeah.
Ilson.
Motorway going through.
Okay. Well, we're going to explore the area. All right, then, Bagsy, tell me, how long have you been running?
10 years this year.
So we're celebrating a 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, and I joined Lurk 10 years ago in September. So I joined on my 30th birthday.
So you've done, okay, 30th birthday was September
19th.
All right, so this is gonna be out and about around.
Yeah.
Wow, so well, congratulations on firstly your birthday, and secondly 10 years at the, well, I'd say 10 years at a running club.
Yes.
How long did you last for your first stint at Long Eaton?
Oh, that's a question. About 2-3 years, I think
So
it was.
2-3 years, and then you thought that's it, time to go.
Yeah.
And you jumped ship
Yeah.
to Arrival 1, Ilkeston.
Yeah.
And how was it there?
It was good, but it wasn't the same as Long Eaton.
And so the lure of Lurk
Yeah.
got you back.
Yes.
And so how long have you been back?
Kirk.
The lure of Lurk through Aaron Kirk.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. And so how long have you been back?
A year and about a year and 2 or 3 months now.
Okay, so, and in that time, you've been elected the ladies' captain.
Yeah.
And with that comes great responsibility.
Yeah. COVID.
Yeah. And how are you finding your role as ladies' captain?
Well, it's a bit easy at the minute because there's not much going off, so it's just trying to sort of keep everybody motivated.
Well, I see.
I'm motivated myself as well.
I've never seen you lack motivation.
Yeah, I get it sometimes.
But I think your role in lockdown, I think I've seen very motivational comments, getting people out and about, trying to, you know, keep everyone involved in the club.
Yeah, I try as much as I can. Just obviously with work, everything's sort of like just gone a bit mental at work, so trying to keep everyone motivated with the club as well has been tough, but you know, everyone's motivated me as well, which is good.
And if you were needing motivation for an event, what events have you got lined up?
The Kenathon.
The Kenathon. Now,
October.
viewers may not be familiar with the Kenathon, but I think you're going to explain a bit more about it. So tell us, what is the Kenathon?
Right, so the Kenathon is a marathon, virtual marathon. It's meant to do Manchester. As soon as that's got cancelled, then I'm going to do my own.
So this was, you were doing Manchester, COVID has put that off, cancelled that.
Yep.
You said you're not being beaten.
Yep.
You're going to go out and do your own. So what is it you want? Can people join in with you?
Yes, they can. Anyone can join in. They can either do the full, the half, the bits. Routes to be confirmed. Jane's sorting that out. So I think we're going to try and do one where people can join in and dip off when they want. So yeah.
So it's being done on the same day as if it was Manchester.
A week earlier.
A week earlier.
Yeah.
So what's that date?
4th of October.
And at what time would you
9
be?
in the morning.
So you're going to confirm where that's going to take place from?
Yes.
And it's an open invitation?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Just waiting for Jane to finalise the route.
Oh, come on, Jane, pull your finger out. What is she playing at? I know that you've done a variety of races.
Yes.
Yeah, your races go from some short distance, but I think they love the long distance. Tell us about some of the long distance runs you've done.
Right, so the longest I've ever done is 31 miles, and that was Race the Stones. I did a marathon and then just thought, well, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit longer.
So you like the long distance stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
You were just telling me that you can just kind of get in your zone and just keep going.
Yeah.
So what would be the aim then, in terms, because I know there was an ultra that was in the plan.
It was 40 miles because it's my 40th this year and my 10-year running anniversary, so I thought I'll go big.
So that presumably is cancelled then, is it?
Yes,
so
it
that's
is.
so
But
that's
I'm still toying with doing it.
and that's going to be what, this year?
Maybe.
So let's think, we've got Ken's marathon,
Yeah.
and then that could be a good warm-up run.
Yes.
And then so what would the plan be for the 40 miler?
Well, if Dukeries is still on and I can get a place, I might go into that. So yeah, I was going to do the Dukeries. If I can get a place, I might still do that. See how we go after the Kenathon. If that's a success, then we'll see speak to my trusting coach Tim and see.
Are you part of Tim's? I didn't realise you were part of Tim's running world.
Yes.
Oh, very impressive. As a coach, is he good?
Yeah,
is he
brilliant,
good?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, on Coach Tim Talks today, I wanted to talk to you all about having a focus for every run that you go on. Now, this could be a focus based on how far you run, how long you go without stopping, how quickly or how many reps you run. It could be to run somewhere new, to run at a pace that feels comfortable all the way through, or it could be to have a social and catch up with friends on your run. Whatever it happens to be, it's really useful to make sure that you do have a focus for a run. Otherwise, it can feel really unrewarding and not very beneficial. Now, just thinking about how we live our lives, I'm not sure if you're the same as me, but I tend to always work best when I've got a to-do list and I've got a structure. And it's the same with our training and our running generally. The more of a structure we have to what we're doing, the more we're going to get out of it, and the more we're going to be enjoying it too. Okay, I hope that's a useful tip for you. I hope you put it into practice and let us know how you get on.
Right, so when you're out on a run, on a chat with Chant,
Yeah.
there's always 3 questions that we like to explore.
Yeah.
So, number 1, what has been your favourite race to date?
My favourite race has got to be Leicester Marathon.
Ooh.
Because I hit 20-minute PB, 4 hours 33. I could have got to sub 4:30 if I hadn't gone for a wee bit. I knew I was going to do it, so yeah, I think that's my favourite to date.
And that's a big chunk in terms of time.
Yeah.
So how many marathons have you done?
4, I think.
So you've done Leicester?
Done Edinburgh, Leicester, Tissington and Robin Hood.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
great. So that's a good one then, that Leicester's your best. And a second question number 2. If you're going to go out for a run,
Yeah.
what distance would you choose to go and do if you had choice of any of the
If
distances?
it was my choice, 6 miles for a short, probably anything over 10 for, I like a 16 mile actually, that's one of my favourite distances at the minute. That's one where I can just go out, forget about the world, come back and feel refreshed.
So
I can say that after a long run.
I would say 16 miles counts, so
Yeah.
that's an impressive distance. So very well done. And the third question. Now obviously we've been and done top cuts in Ilkeston, so I might know your answer. But if there's one place in the world where you like to run the most, or you would like to run,
Yeah.
where would it be?
Where I'd like to run.
Well, and you've got the whole world.
Central Park again.
Have you run in Central Park?
Yeah, but only for about 10 minutes.
So you're gonna go back to Central Park?
I'd love to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just to do a full sort of lap or 2.
And of course the New York Marathon does the last 3 miles in Central Park.
Yes, it does.
So I know that Matt Peel said on his that he was going to do the New York Marathon. Would you be joining him, Matt, at the same time?
Oh yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
Okay, so in the course of this run, you're committed to Ken's Marathon. You've got the Dukeries this year,
If I can get a
40
place.
miles. And now we're going to New York
Yes.
to do the New York Marathon to finish in Central Park.
Yeah.
Now, as a newcomer to running in Ilkeston, I have to say, some great pass out here. This is, we're crossing the train line.
Yeah.
Don't know where we are, but Bagsy will tell us.
Goes from Ilkeston train station that way, and you can go Nottingham on the left, Long Eaton on the right. And it goes all the way to Nottingham.
So plenty of nice views out and about. If you've never run in Ilkeston, I suggest come and do top cuts and bottom cuts. Bagsy will show you exactly where you need to go.
Yes.
Isn't that right? But also someone who's wanted to go quicker.
Yes.
And I think the 5k time is one that you're
Trying.
and
Get in there.
what has Tim got you doing in order to squeeze some seconds off that?
So I've got a mixture of speed work, hill sessions, and now I've just started doing strength training, which, to be honest, I've never really done before.
So let's first of all, let's break that down. So we've got speed sessions. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What does that mean? So someone who doesn't do speed sessions.
So let's try and think of what I've recently done. So about like 2-3 minute reps recovery. We've done Yasu's, which is 800 meters with recovery. We just try and sort of go as fast as you can. Hills, which are my favourite. Then we've got Kenyan hills where you run up fast, go on the fat flats, and then recover down and back. And I did 50 minutes of that.
Wow.
In 23 degrees heat. So yeah, it hurt.
You've got Tim to thank for that.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're just applying some strength work.
Yes.
And what does that look like?
So we've been doing squats and lunges and calf raises for the last few weeks.
Oh, complete turn there. Gosh.
And now we've got the dreaded burpees, mountain climbers in there.
Oh.
Started doing yoga again, which is good.
And are you feeling the benefits?
Yeah.
We've done a very picturesque 5 miles, mainly off-road around Ilson, and I am delighted to say we've survived.
Yes, we have.
We've survived. We've learned a lot about Bagsy's plan. We're going to see you out there for Ken's marathon.
Yeah.
No excuses. We're going to follow progress on the Dukeries.
Yeah.
We're going to hear about your plans for New York Marathon. And we're going to sense that there's a fast 5k
Yes.
just around the corner.
Yeah, definitely.
Bagsy, it's been great running along with you and having you on chat with Chant. So I wish you well for the rest of the year and your running.
Thank you.
Now then, Tomo, you know that in a few weeks' time I will be celebrating a significant birthday.
Yeah.
Moving into a new decade,
Yeah.
hitting the half century. Now, what do you think we should be doing to celebrate? How do we bring the community of CWC together to celebrate the event?
Okay. We're going to do a group event. I hear it's been done recently.
Wow, COVID times, not easy.
But people enjoyed it. Let's think on it.
Okay, so if you've got any ideas of how we at CWC can celebrate myself hitting the half century, we're looking for ideas how we can bring the community together. All ideas welcome. Just put them down below in the comments.
Hey, here's an idea. Not for your birthday. Why don't you chat with Chant the Boston Marathon?
That's right. You are someone who I know combines body pump, kettlebells, some gym sessions in with your running. How do you plan that out in your kind of normal week?
Well, it's not so much my planning, it's what's available at the gym. So I do body pump on a Monday, try to do that every week, now it's back. Just started doing kettlebells on a Thursday night, which I'm having fun with, I like that. And then I don't really plan it, I just run around it.
And do you vary the intensity of your runs so that you're not doing a body pump session and then doing a hard run?
I don't really do hard runs nowadays. So yes, after body pump I would do a short run and try not to do a long run the day before. That's about as much planning, or the day after. That's as much planning as I do, really.
Okay, thanks very much for that insight.
Yeah.
And there you go, we're back. How was it, babe?
Good.
Good. I think that's your standard answer.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
The route, the fields were good.
Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah.
It's been a Tomo talking session today.
Too much chat.
Too much chat. Team
Just
Tomo.
chat.
Well, there you go, guys. Listen, we've got a big week coming up. Anyway, but whatever you do, enjoy your running.